Hey everyone, welcome to my video. In this video, we are going to discuss about the key Scrum metrics. Okay, first is velocity, second is burn down, third is burn up, fourth is cumulative flow diagram, fifth is lead time and cycle time, and the sixth is डिफेक्ट मैट्रिक्स. इस वीडियो में आप लास्ट तक बने रहना. मैं आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें बताऊंगा जो कि आपको वाकई में हेल्प करेगी स्क्रम और एजाइल के अंदर. दैट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू एज मच एज टू गेट द हेल्थ ऑफ द स्प्रिंट एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. यदि आप मेरे वीडियो पहली बार आए हो तो माय नेम इज अमित. आई एम IT प्रोफेशनल फ्रॉम लास्ट 15 years एंड आई एम हेल्पिंग टेक फाउंडर्स टू implement the agile in their product development. चलो बात करते हैं अपन इस वीडियो की. सो फर्स्ट अपन बात करेंगे व्हाट इज की स्क्रम मैट्रिक्स, व्हाई वी यूज इट, व्हाट आर द थिंग्स. ओके, सो फर्स्ट इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द व्हाट इज की मैट्रिक्स means what are the parameter, what are the indicators that we use to analyze the you can say that performance of a sprint, of a release. Okay, because if we are working, we should know that how much speed the team is working, and there are a lot of parameter in that. So we can definitely discuss one by one, but basically just want to know what is scrum matrix. Is something like the parameter that we use to analyze the capacity, or you can say that performance of a sprint, of a release of the team as well. Okay, so now let's discuss about one by one. So first of all, let's discuss about velocity. What is velocity? The velocity is something like it is basically the team performance, how many user stories are completing the team sprint by sprint. Means, let's suppose if you have a scrum team, and scrum team is something like doing their work, and in the sprint 1 the team completes the 10 user story points. Okay, and sprint 2 team completes the 12 points, and sprint 3 team completes the 15 points. Then the velocity will not be like, you cannot say that velocity will be 10, 12 and 15. You have to give a particular number. Okay, so analyze the velocity. What you have to do, you have to just average out all these numbers and find the velocity. Means 37 by 3 means you can say that it is something like 12. Okay, so 12 is the velocity of your team. So what you can do is, whenever you try to analyze the velocity, what you have to do, you have to take at least whatever the sprint they have completed, the team has completed, and take the average of that team, or average of that velocity. So it will become your velocity. Now let's discuss about the purpose of that. So why we should get the velocity. So first purpose of, वी हैव टू प्रिडिक्ट द स्प्रिंट कैपेसिटी, कि हमारे को कितनी कैपेसिटी हमारी टीम की है, कि हमारे कितने स्टोरी पॉइंट्स हमारे को कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं. तो इसी हिसाब से आप अपने स्प्रिंट की प्लानिंग कर सकते हो, इसी हिसाब से आप रिलीज की प्लानिंग कर सकते हो. दैट डेफिनेटली गिव्स यू वेरी गुड आइडिया दैट how many user story points the team is completing in each and every sprint. So the important notes, if we talk about this, is velocity is the unique for each team. Let's suppose if you are managing the 3 teams, and 3 teams have their own, you can say that, own velocity. Okay, one team may have the 10, one team may have 15, one team may have 12, 20. Okay, so it is something like, it is not interrelated to the any team, but it is absolutely the separate for each team. Now why we use it? Basically we use it for the forecasting. Let's suppose your stake manager, your stakeholders, or you can say that your product manager comes and asks you that what is the velocity of your team. Then you can definitely calculate that and says that okay, we can definitely complete that particular stories, or you can say that okay, how many user stories we can complete in a particular sprint. So that will definitely help you to create the sprint, or like a futuristic of your sprint and the release plan as well. So I think ये clear हो गया होगा. यदि कोई question है तो please put in the comment box. Now let's discuss about the second point. Second point is the burn down. Burn down. What is burn down? Burn down chart is basically says that how much work or how much story points is remaining with the respect of time. Let's suppose you have this sprint. So time is there, okay, and the story points is over here, okay. So now let's suppose you have 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, 7 day, or whatever it is, like a 10 days, okay. Let's suppose you says you are on a third day, and now you want to consider is कि कितने story points team ने complete कर दिए, then कितने story points team के बचे हुए हैं. Let's suppose your team is working 5, 10 or 15. Now you can say that okay, so 5 days is remaining and the 15 story points is remaining. So that is how you can definitely predict that, or you can say that every day you can analyze your sprint speed, that how much points are remaining, how much time is remaining. So this is something like burndown. Burndown is something like how much work is remaining with respect to the time. That's all. And that is something like that we use to forecast for release and the sprint. Both are same in the same that okay, how much time is remaining, how much work is remaining for that particular time in that particular release or in that particular sprint. I hope this would be clear. If you have any question, please put into the comment. और जो भी आपने सीखा है और जो भी आपने learn किया है, please put in the comment as well, so others can also learn from your comments. Okay. Now let's discuss about burn up. Burn up is something like how much work is completed within the time, or you can say the respective of the time. Let's suppose if you are at day 1 and team has completed 5 story points, then this graph is something like that. Okay. Then let's suppose you are at the 3 days, then and the team has completed, then the story points will be 10. So the graph will be over here. So means how much work has been completed with the respect of time. This is something like also analyzing that the team performance and all these things. So this is also, you can say that same the respective for release and same for the respective of sprint. So this is something like graphical representation of your sprint speed, or you can say that release speed, that you can definitely analyze. Now these are the very basic, or you can say that these are very important metrics that you can consider on day-to-day planning. Okay. Now let's discuss about the next point is cumulative flow diagram. Cumulative flow diagram is something like used in the Kanban. Kanban, I hope you know about the Kanban, but if you don't know, you can definitely watch my video. I will create the video later. Okay. So cumulative flow diagram is something like used in how many tasks, how many user stories are pending, or you can say that are staying in that particular stage. Let's suppose you have Kanban board, in that you have three stages, like first is to do, second is progress, and third is done. Okay, so now what you can do, let's suppose in to do you have two story points, in progress you have one, done is one. So what you can say is the CFD of that particular you can say the sprint or particular thing is to do is 2, and the progress is 1, and the done is 1. So this is something like cumulative flow diagram. So that's all on this cumulative flow diagram. Now let's discuss about the lead time and cycle time. Okay. Now lead time and the cycle time is really very important. It's something like when the feature is introduced to you and when you are delivering this feature. Means, let's suppose the product owner comes and discuss about a user story and says that okay, this is fulfilling the DOR definition of ready, and now on the 1st of month. But you have completed this work by 15th of this month. Then the lead time would be 15 days. Okay, means like completion date minus the introduced time, or you can say that the work given time. So this is something like lead time. Now let's talk about the cycle time. What is cycle time? Let's suppose the cycle time is the work is given on 1, okay, and you are starting your work is on 10th and you are completing on 15th. Means the 5 days is your cycle time. So this is the basically difference between the, you can say that lead time and the cycle time. Now let's talk about the defect matrix. Defect matrix is something like it will help you to analyze how many bugs, how many, you can say, the issues the team, QA team is creating in that particular sprint. So means, let's suppose, and on the regularly basis, let's suppose in sprint 1, the team has created 5 issues, sprint 2 team has created 7 issues, sprint 3 team has created 8 issues. So this is something like a defect matrix that helps you to understand how like you can say that how the team is performing, how you the issues and the defects are creating on the basis of defect matrix. Okay, what's the purpose of that? When you consider that, okay, we are creating the 5, 7, 8, it means that development team is not working properly. The bugs are coming more and all these things. Definitely with that forecast, you can definitely help your team to deliver a good work or deliver a quality work. That's all for this video. If you have any question, please put in the comment. जो भी आपने learn किया है, please put in the comment and give the notes so other people can also take the advantage of your notes. If you really like and if you learn something in this video, please like the video and share with other people. And also what you can do is just subscribe my channel and put the bell icon so you can definitely get the next video notification. Thank you and see you in the next video.